Well, guess what? We're back at it. The Yankees made another trade. This is right from Jack Curry. Okay, they're adding an infielder. Okay, they've. I'm going to read this out to you. The Yankees have acquired infielder Amed Rosario from the Washington Nationals. He's 816 OPS versus left-handed pitchers. So he hits lefties extremely well. He plays third base, second base, shortstop, and outfield. He's versatile. Plays multiple positions. They're going to trade Clayton Beeter and Brome Martinez, who's an outfielder in the Dominican Summer League. So they got their guy. I guess this takes him out of the Brendan Donovan sweepstakes, so which makes me a little bit sad, but I can understand. Incrementally, they got better again. Okay. Amed Rosario coming to the Yankees. Okay, Amed Rosario. So, and shout out to the Ace Avenue making me aware of this. And shout out to NFE from the Strike Zone and Jonathan for also sharing the intel with me as well. Council Yeti, shout out to everybody in the chat. Okay. They're not done yet. Now they can focus on pitching. Okay. And they're still trying to add some arms, right? But they needed a guy who can hit right-handed. Okay. Amed Rosario helps with that regard. And plays multiple positions. And he hits well. He's a good contact bat with some speed. And another good defender. So you can see he can give Jazz Chisholm a break. He can give Anthony Volpe a break. Okay. And it allows him to kind of maneuver around the infield a little bit too. And even play the outfield. So now we have Rosario and Ryan McMahon. Okay. So more versatility. Now they're going to go after some relief pitchers and a starting pitcher. So this is a rental situation too. He's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. But if he plays well and they want to bring him back, my guess is it's not going to cost them a ton to come back there. So while they're waiting for pitching, they address the other need on the offense right now, right? A versatile infielder, which is good. He's solid. Let me pull up his stats, the bigger picture here, okay? Amed Rosario. And this is right from Jack Curry, okay? This year he's batting 270 with 5 homers, in 148 bats, a 0.1 WAR. What else? Got 8 doubles, 18 ribbies. Got 270 average, 310 on base, 426 slugging, so 736 OPS. But he's got over 800 versus lefties. He hits lefties extremely well. Okay, and he serves what they need. He serves what they needed, a right-handed bat, because the lineup is becoming a heck of a lot deeper on the lefty side, right? So it gives him a righty bat to give him a little bit of versatility. So I would have loved Brendan Donovan too, or Will Castro, but Will Castro is also going to be a free agent. So I'm fine with Willie Castro, or Amed Rosario. Total, I was fine with either one of them, and they got a good one here. Okay, Clayton Beeter, yeah, I mean he was helpful, but he's probably more helpful with the Nationals, and the other kid probably didn't have a spot here anyway. So they gave the Nationals some young talent. So that's good. Not a sexy trade, but again, the impactful trades are usually not the sexy ones. There's another trade earlier. Randall Grichuk was traded from the Diamondbacks to the Royals, so the Royals added a player too. So, yeah, it was a rough game today, you see. But you know what? I took my wife was with me, and I took my daughter for her first baseball game. So she had fun. She was happy. That's all that matters to me, whether they won or lost. So, and yeah. He's 30 years old, and he's going to give the Yankees, a little bit veteran presence and improve the bench, improve the roster. So now it's going to be all hands on deck for pitching. And my guess is he's going to add 1 starter and 2 relievers in the next couple of days. We are still 6 days from the deadline? No, 5 days from the deadline. So now it's time to focus completely on pitching. And he's gonna do that. I know he's been in talks with the Minnesota Twins. He's been in talks with Cleveland as well. But we'll see who he comes home with. Who he brings home. He's got 5 days to do it. And keep in mind, none of these other. And by the way, SmackDown. Shout out to everybody in chat. Yo, NFB, my man. Make sure everybody smack the like button. We got 230 people in here right now. Let's try to get to 200 likes as quickly as we can, if you don't mind. Just smack that thumbs up. It's always very helpful in the algorithm, helpful in these live streams, and I greatly appreciate it. So, and I love to set a goal of like 5 super chats in every live stream, but I think that's kind of ambitious. But I don't really like asking for super chats. But Rosario is a rental, Coach Carl. He is a rental, and that's okay. Ryan McMahon is not a rental. He's here until after 2027. So, and he showed us some nice glove work today too at the hot corner, diving stab and a launch over to first base. He was good. He was 1 for 3 with a walk as well. He made 2 really good defensive plays at third base. So, and, the Ace Avenue is high on the Ace Avenue. I'm on Amed Rosario Clemenza. Hector likes him too, but Ace Avenue's he really wanted Amed Rosario, so I'm glad that we were able to get him. My concern level for the Yankees is not. I'm not really judging it until after the trade deadline. Right? Clayton Beater is gone. Spencer Jones, we'll see whether he gets called up or whether Everson Pereira gets called up. Everson Pereira is also righty bat. Spencer Jones, obviously, he's the big offensive power, right? He could replace Aaron Judge. And Judge looks like he's going to go on a 10-day IL. He's going to miss 10 days. And then when he comes back, he's going to DH a lot. And then we'll phase him into the outfield after that. So, and Giancarlo Stanton said he was perfectly more than willing to play the outfield to help the team win. That's the type of guy you want here. That's the type of, he's a total team player. Ace, there he is, my man. My man Ace has been waiting. He has. We've talked for months about this, and he's pointed out the guy. He wanted Amed Rosario. Now he's here, baby. He's here. Officially with the Yankees. So it's another underrated move. No, he's at the major league level, AJ. Major league level. Yeah. Yeah, we've talked about him. And if you're right, we talked about him, talked about quite a few guys. And Everson Pereira could be called up to be showcased for a trade. He's got like 19 home runs in AAA. He's playing extremely well, better than he's ever played in AAA. So, yeah. No, it's not. Your opinion is we're done, James. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it. Okay? You're entitled to your opinion. Why trade away Beater? Because he wasn't going to do much in here anyway. And my guess, the number now, I don't know his number yet, Tiffany. My guess, they're going to bring in 2 relievers, maybe even 3. But we'll see who they bring in. So Pereira's probably going to get called up because then they don't really have to worry about playing him that often, right? He'll still get quite a bit of playing time, but like you don't call up Spencer Jones unless you're going to play him every day, right? So if they happen to trade another outfielder, then I see Spencer Jones up here. Otherwise, I see him coming up in September and let him continue to develop in AAA. Yeah, this is an underrated move, Bryce. The second day in a row, underrated moves. Yeah, and shout out to Ace Avenue, man, for sharing the intel with me. I didn't know about it until Ace brought it up to me, so I appreciate you, man. I'm not sure if they'll get 2 starters, but 1 starter I could see. And why do I say that? It's because I think they bring in one, like if you bring in a good starter, then you can move Luis Hill to the bullpen. I've talked about it for like 2 weeks now. Luis Hill to long relief or the bullpen. I think he's better suited with his fastball velocity and his pitch selection. You get a couple innings of darts out of him in the bullpen. Let's just say Cam Strittler comes in, he pitches well, and then you want to, after 5 innings, you want to put somebody else. Instead of using your bullpen for 4 innings, you could bring in Luis Hill for a couple innings and save the bullpen, right? And take advantage of his big arm. Let's see. So that's the trade, Michael. Again, the Yankees have acquired Amed Rosario from the Washington Nationals in exchange for Clayton Beater and Brome Martinez, who's an outfielder in the Dominican Summer League. Brome or Brown? I hope it's Brome. But again, he plays multiple positions. He has versatility. He hits from the righty side too. That's exactly what they were looking for. So another trade where Cashman get value, right? So now, yeah, Bryce, I think they're going to deal from their bigger pool of prospects to address pitching. I think Yarbrough and Hill Carl. That's just my take. I think Yarbrough and Hill should be in the bullpen. Clase gave up a walk-off home run today. Dang. You know what? Not speaking of Clase, but let's have a look and see here. Tigers. Blue Jays beat the Tigers 6-1. Yeah. Boy, these guys keep playing, man. Yeah. 816 against OPS against lefties and his righty bat. Yep. Yep. So you got value again. CeeLo. Yankees made another trade. They got Amed Rosario from the Nationals. Another infielder. Versatile infielder. So he's coming here tomorrow. He'll be here tomorrow. Yeah. We okay with Stanton and Dominguez? Yeah. Well, we'll see what we get from Stanton. Dominguez still needs to develop it as long as he stays here. But again, like I said too, I'm not saying I want to trade him, but there are two players on the 26-man roster, him and Ben Rice, who can extract good value back in trades, who can get us some big pitching arms. Those are the two guys that would be the major components here. Tigers have lost like 11 of the last 12. It's crazy. You definitely got DFA Stanton. Even if he had that nice opposite field home run today, you got to chuck him, NFA. You got give him the boot, man. Clayton Beater and Brome Martinez from Dominican Summer League traded to the Nationals for Amed Rosario. So looks like Stanton will get a little bit of reps in the outfield. We don't know yet. I mean, Rosario might take Judge's roster spot now. He might take Ross's spot. So they don't have to make a corresponding move because Judge is going to go on the IL, and then you'll have Rosario who can just step in and take the spot. Because it has to be bat for bat or arm for arm. So Rosario can play all over the infield, Hayden. All over the infield. So now you can give Volpe a day off, right? You can give Jazz a day off. Even Ryan McMahon can have a day off too. So it's a nice little underrated, and the bench just got a heck of a lot better. You add an 800 plus OPS type of guy on the bench, that's pretty nice. Yeah. But now it's time for Cashman to pivot and address pitching. Pitching. So yeah, they didn't trade anybody in the top 30 here, which is good. He's not that bad in the field, actually, for a lifer. Not that bad. No, the Yankees aren't done, Mike. You're entitled to your opinion. It's an underrated deal, Amed Rosario, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to help Volpe and Jazz and McMahon. Yeah, it gives them protection. Yep. But now he's got to be all over pitching now. That's what he's got to do now. Nothing but pitching. Right? So I don't know if Peraza is going to be DFA. I mean, he could be, and then they can make another roster move for Aaron Judge, right? Or Amed Rosario can be the roster move. My guess is they'll probably call up Everson Pereira, and then they'll probably DFA Peraza to bring in Rosario. That's my take. Buckeye, I had some chicken and rice earlier. Yeah, Coastal Yeti, seriously. Some chicken and rice earlier. I kept it low key. I had some sushi at the game today, so my daughter wanted sushi, so we had sushi. Yep. Rosario's a free agent at the end of this year, Rodney. So it's a pure rental situation. Which again, it gives it time for Oswaldo Cabrera to come back next year. So healthy. 101 likes. All right. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes. Offensively and defensively. Good, Jocelyn. No, we're not done yet. Yeah. Well, that's what people have. Oh, chicken fried steak. Nice work, Buckeye. Nice work. That's good work. It's too early to say. Do we win the division with these trades? It's too early to say. Oh, folks, let's be respectful in here, folks. Come on. Yeah, they are in pretty good talks with the Twins, so that could be a. Yeah, we weren't good today, Jocelyn. So weren't good, but it is what it is. Yeah, Donovan. It looks like the Donovan experiment is not on right now. So, but and again, they have to. They can't wait till the deadline day for Donovan and then have it fall through and not happen. So they had to pivot and get somebody here now, right? So yeah, keep smacking that like button, gang. Let's try to get everybody hit that thumbs up if you haven't done that yet. I greatly appreciate it. We only got 100 likes in here. We got 200 people in here. Now it's time to focus on the bullpen finish. That's going to be the next, right? That's going to be the next. Pick for starting pitching? Probably Joe Ryan from the Twins. And I would try to get one of their relievers as well. No, he didn't tear his UCL yet, thankfully. He's got a flexor strain. Thankfully, it's not a. We had a similar scare last year with Juan Soto, remember? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think Mitch Keller's going to be the guy. So I hope we win tomorrow. It's not going to be easy tomorrow. We got to face Zach Wheeler tomorrow. But we have Carlos Rodon on the mound, but we'll see. These trades are good for the Yankees culture so far, Buckeye. And they fill needs. These guys are veteran players, so I mean I like these trades. They're underrated. They aren't sexy moves, but good. They're good trades. Yeah, Joe Ryan's got controllable years. He is realistic, but it's um I don't think Rosario's a Met. I could be wrong. Um Ryan is realistic. But it depends on the price tag. It really depends on the price tag. Not gonna be cheap, that's for sure. Rosario's a decent fielder too, yeah. I don't know if the Ryan Royals is selling that because they added Randall Grichuk today, so I'm not sure. They're kind of a confusing one to me. I think it does close the door on the Donovan deal, yeah. Blew the game. It's just they didn't have it. I mean, they started hitting Stroman, and then they took Stroman out, and then Alan Winans gave up some runs. It was just everybody got hit by the Phillies. Everybody. I think he has two beyond this year, right? But yeah, I mean, Joe. If we can get Joe Ryan before a guy like Ryan or someone else. Uh, yeah, Pereira gets called up. Yeah, exactly. They just need to make a 26-man roster move. So, and Jones is not on the 40-man yet, but he's got to be put on the 40-man by the end of the season to protect him from Rule 5, which he will be. Which he will be. There's no way they're going to let him be exposed to Rule 5. I mean, Dylan Cease might happen too. You never know. And I agree. Nobody's out there worth trading Spencer Jones for. I agree. What am I missing here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, my guess is Ben Rice will get moved. There's a decent chance JC Scar gets moved. There's a decent chance that Austin, another guy from Major League roster, can get moved too. Yeah. Yeah, if the I mean, I don't know why the Cardinals are keeping Donovan. I understand why, but like, if they want to compete, then they're gonna have to move him for some pieces. They really will. Sir Silent, thank you so much for the super chat. That's Cubs reported most of the. Yeah, I'm not surprised. But if he stays in the National League, then we don't have to worry about him. We don't have to worry about him. Let them beat up on the Mets and the Dodgers and the Phillies. Right? That's what I'm thinking. And then now it's easier to sit Volpe now that you've had a versatile infielder in tow here. No doubt about it. Well, Volpe made some good defensive plays today. Yeah, we got another move, Beagle, 2 days in a row. So, and again, just productive moves, not sexy yet. Not sexy moves. Why in the world Rice move to get arms, to get some pitching here? Some good pitching. We got McMahon yesterday. Edward Cabrera, I mean, he's a guy I would consider. I liked him for a little while, but we'll see. He's more versatile than Volpe. We'll see. We'll see what the Joe Ryan situation is. But I didn't think Joe Ryan, I think they're going to try to add a reliever to him too. And there should be. I mean, this isn't even a big move for the Yankees. I think they're still going to make a big move. Ryan McMahon was a solid move, but they haven't made a big one yet. No. I hope so, man. We need the Yankees to win. I think it's the ESPN game of the week tomorrow, right? It's Carlos Rodon versus Zach Wheeler. So they got to win that one. I think if Rice stays, he'll probably be the first base in the future. Goldie's not hurt. No. He's not hurt. But on occasion, you could play Cody Bellinger first base to give him a breather. On occasion, you can do that. Flores is back. Rafael in AAA, yeah. Yeah, we'll see on 136 likes. All right. We need 64 likes to get to 200. Let's see if we can get there before I wrap it up here. Well, I mean, Rafael Flores is not up in the major leagues, right? Let's see. And just a little bit more clarity on Brome Martinez. Brome Martinez, the pitcher that they're trading to the Nationals, is. I don't even have any stats on. Oh, he's 18 years old, so he's super young. He's a developmental pitcher for the Nationals. Yeah, captain, 10 days right now, Jimmy. 10 days on 10-day IL. 10-day IL. We'll see how he goes after that. Yeah, we have like way too many injuries here, and the depth behind them is not good. So, Amed Rosario is definitely an upgrade in the bench too, over everybody, which is good. He will serve. He'll play Oswaldo Cabrera's position, the super utility guy, right when he's here. So Jones has some minor back spasm, yes. Yep. Couple. Yep. Can play. People are talking so. Of course they are. Of course they are. They're getting that from some other channel, some other beat writer, somebody in person on Twitter. Like, come on, guys. Yeah. But that's the trade, gang. I wanted to get this out to you. All right. Anything else comes out, I'll be right back up on here. Hopefully something happens soon. Thanks for coming out. Okay, I don't want to keep you on too long. It's a Saturday night. Go enjoy your night. Right? So, and again, like I said, if any other news comes out, you'll get it here. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit the like button. Anybody here that's not subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe as well. I don't want you to miss anything. Okay? And these videos are good just to keep you updated, keep it short and sweet. Make sure that you're on the forefront of anything. Okay? So, Beck. Exactly, Beck. Some with inside sources My sources are telling me. I have sources that have sources that say that nobody else has sources, right? No, we're not done, Tiffany. Now they're going to pivot to pitching. They're going to get pitching. Appreciate you, Nicholas, man. Appreciate the kind words always. 152 likes, 48 to get to 200. 48, and now it's pitching time. I appreciate you, Rodney. Thank you, my man. DeGrom would be crazy. And he's on a big contract too. He's on a big old contract. But that's it. Now it's pitching time. So go enjoy your night. Peace and love to all of you. You are the best, as always. We can come back, Tiffany. We can come back. All right. Got to put on the pink glasses, sitting on the piano, singing silent. That's right, Beck. Maybe I should make a hip hop video, right, Beck? Become a rapper, man. Get like super duper manly. Yeah. Yes, we are 6.5 back. Just remember, I'll just use an example. 1977, the Yankees were like 14 out. They came back and won the division and won the World Series. And they were 14 out with a month to go. Rosario, we have until the end of the year. It's our rental situation. Framber Valdez, he might be a guy. Yeah. It's super. That was the goal, running back. Be super, super scary macho. I mean, you know how to deal. You know how to deal, man. You know how I do it, man. Keep it real, man. 78. You might 78. I'm sorry, not 77. And the Blue Jays, well, yeah, they'll slump at some point. We'll see if it's like the level of the Yankees or the level of the Tigers. We don't know yet. But they're good, and I expect them to add at the deadline. It's just like I expect the Phillies to add at the deadline. So rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, Ozzy Osbourne, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Yep. All you guys. All of them. Exactly. Back. You know the deal. At least, look. At least you want to say it, right? That's right. 160 likes. Yeah, John, and Scooble played today. He got hit hard by the Blue Jays. So they're ace. But I expect them to add probably a pitcher. Let's see what the Yankees add. Stay tuned until the next time. Go Yankees.